All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Don Fregulia. I'm day operations here, operations section chief on the bridge fire. Today's Sunday, September 15th. The bridge fire is currently 54,567 acres, and we are at 9% contained. And this is your operational update for what's going to go on today and what happened yesterday. So we are going to start down here on the south end of the fire. It's down here above the communities along the 210 corridor. We've gained black on the map, right? And so when we talk about black on the map, that's that good containment that we've gained here on the bottom. A lot of hard work, a lot of steep country, I'm sure, as everybody knows out here, but we are making progress. And so that's why you see that containment has actually raised, is the good work that's going in here on the south end. Very steep, rugged, inaccessible country, but we are able to work our way in there. We're working it with helicopters, hand crews, and that's why that you see that down there. Okay, as we move up the west flank of this fire, we move up into the Sheep Mountain Wilderness, north of the San Gabriel River and east of the San Gabriel River. This fire's progressed into some brush fields out here that we're taking action on now. We're cutting them out with those hand crews. I expect to see this containment grow here as we come up the left flank of the fire. We did get pushed here last night at Rattlesnake Peak. The fire did move out just a little bit outside of the wilderness boundary, and to that effect, we're looking at inserting a couple of crews in here today to try to pick this edge up direct and keep it from continuing out towards Crystal Lake. As we move up north, this is the big story of the last 24 hours here, where we're fighting fire along the Big Pine Road. We did get the fire to touch the road there in several places last night, and so I think you're going to see less fire activity in here today. But we do still have a small piece of open line here immediately adjacent to Vincent Gap. That's a problem for us, so we're concentrating all our efforts in there today. Hotshot crews, bulldozers, every tool in the arsenal is going to work here on this northwest corner to try to button it up. We do know that we have some winds coming tonight, prefrontal winds, but then we have cool, moist weather coming behind that. So we're hopeful that today is going to look good in there, but we are focused here in Division Hotel. And so that division is actually how we delineate things on a fire. It's a geographic area, and the majority of it there is in Fenner Camp, as well as the Big Pine Road, and that's where we're focused today. Moving on into the north end of the fire here around the community of Wrightwood, this general area here, we've made good progress over the last couple of days. We're looking good in here. We expect to see some black on the map in here tonight around the community of Wrightwood, so starting to finally feel a little bit better about that. As we move out here into Division Juliet, again, that's that geographic area between these two markers on the map, and we do expect to continue to gain progress here. Just once again, steep, rugged terrain, and we want to make sure before we turn anything black out here that we do have that good containment. Out here in Lytle Creek yesterday, we did have an initial attack fire. We supported with aircraft. The San Bernardino National Forest supported with the ground resources, and we picked it up at about 2 acres. So that was a good catch yesterday. Dry, windy out here. The relative humidity out here this morning was 8%. That's extremely dry even for the desert. So that's what happens prefrontal. We know that was coming, but it's dry out here. So out here in Lytle Creek, we do have a piece of hot edge we're working, and that will also be a focus today for the crews that are out there in that area. As we come south through the Sheep Mountain Wilderness, this is all hung up still in the granite. We don't see a lot of, we're flying this a couple of times a day with the infrared aircraft, and we're not seeing a lot of heat out here. We do plan to insert crews as time allows, and the other priorities become lesser, and we will get to work out here in the coming days. Down into Mount Baldy, in the Mount Baldy Village area, definitely good work going on in there yesterday. Bitterroot Hotshots from Montana went in and picked up this edge direct coming up out of Baldy Village and Ice House. And that's looking pretty good actually in there this morning. Not a lot of heat showing in there. That'll be a focus for us today. As you know, we do have some utility crews in here. We're working with Southern California Edison, the Water District, to try to put everything back together in there from the fire, try to get that going so we can get people repopulated into Baldy Village. Down along the Mount Baldy Road, we're holding here. This all looks real good. It's cold. We're not seeing a lot of heat on the IR perimeter, so that's good news. And then we just have a little bit of left to button up here around the Sunset Repeater site. In the coming days, you'll certainly see between the Baldy Road and the Sunset Repeater site, you're going to see black on the map. Just, again, very challenging terrain in there. Cliff faces and granite and things that we just can't go quickly on. So we have to walk slowly out there so nobody gets hurt. But we do expect that to continue to look good. So with that, that's the end of your operational update, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.